All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll face the east. We give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash.
I want to say double honor to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel, mind the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hope they elect on the four corners, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song. All right, we're the GMS Memphis camp. Also, we got the beloved brothers from Nashville, coming to break bread. All right, in the spirit of power of Yahweh by Shema Shah. All right, and we're going into the destruction of Babylon the Great, aka America, man. You know, known as what? Prophecy. See, because prophecy is finna be fulfilled. All right, it's manifested. You can see it. You can't hide it. You know, we just wait. We patiently wait through the suffering, man. All right, we're going to get into it. I hope you brothers and sisters be edified. But we lay the law down, man. You got it out.
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound in the horn of the alarm in my holy mountain.
All right, so we come out here week in, week out, in season, out of season, man, to blow the trumpet. All right, which we singing that's the new song. But that alarm is a warning sound of the pending danger that's what? Set forth to come. All right, understand the entire prophecy. All right, known as what? Jacob trouble. Go ahead, bro.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Right, everyone go tremble. You see that? Go ahead.
For the day of the Lord cometh, for it is not at hand.
Right, and the dreadful day of Yahweh by Shema Shah is especially approaching. It's coming. All right, Yahweh Shah gave us signs to look for. Earthquakes in diverse places. He gave us signs to look for, man. Uproars of the people. Then guess what? We know what time we in. And we out when the Lord has sent us out here early to what? To warn the people of the what? The pending danger. You see? We don't understand some gonna take heed, some not gonna take heed. But this is the action that we have to show forth. All right? We come out here, making our body living sacrifice to warn the people. For the blood can what? To be out of our hands, man. The blood out of our hands. Why? Because we know the Lord has given us insight. All right, He have given us the secrets, which is prophecy, man. Go ahead, bro.
Joel 2:2, a day of darkness and of gloominess.
Right, it's gonna be a day of darkness. Mean what? Ain't no fun. The Lord speaks about how He gonna cause the mirth of the lands to cease. You know, you can say you're gonna look out the window, it's gonna be darkness. Meaning what? You ain't gonna have no peace. It's gonna be constantly chaos. You know, constant turmoil, uproars. You see? Every you know, they the song I see death around the corner. See, that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be death around the corner. All right, and all the ones they're gonna be protected, all right, and shield is those that will put their trust in Yahweh by Shema Shah. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
Go ahead.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong.
Right.
There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Right, even to the many generations. Like get that classic. Isaiah 58, the one, the classic. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Hey, he said cry aloud, man. You go to Ezekiel 9:4, don't mean that sign cry for all abomination. All right, did not the Lord say, give him no rest till he made Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man? You see, so we out here crying out loud to who? Our fellow brothers, man. All right, and we letting them know the pending danger is at hand. So we have to come out here and cry out loud. And don't spare you either. Because who gives a fuck? All right, because when you go to Romans 3:3, matter of fact, grab Romans 3:3 real quick. The scripture says, spare not. We don't sugarcoat. We don't trim our ways to seek love. All right? It is what it is. We just the messengers. You know, when Spartacus, when the dude came, we just a messenger. That's it. Take it up with the Lord. You got it out.
Con, this is Romans chapter 3 and verse 3.
Yeah, because you have these so-called Christians have an attitude, you know, these so-called Muslims, they have attitude when it comes down to the scriptures. They think, well, I think it's this, I think it's that. No, it's this what it is. Go ahead, bro.
This is Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. But what if some did not believe?
Right.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Heavenly Father without effect?
Right, you see that? Because you don't believe, don't mean America ain't gonna be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't believe, don't mean the kingdom of heaven not at hand. The Lord is not coming to save, you know what I'm saying, the elect, just because you don't believe. No, who gives a fuck? All right, it's written. You see that? Because what the Lord said, he's a man that he should not lie. When you go in the 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, it said, what? Speak in the ears of my people. Go ahead, Doc.
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1 to 2. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
And through prophecy, it's come what? Warning. Because prophecy letting you know what's going to come to pass. And what's coming to pass? Martial law. All right, you got the FEMA camps, the concentration camps. You know, you're going to have race wars, class wars. All right, famine, pestilence, evil. You know, the hour of temptation. See, all this is prophecy. And the Lord told us to come out here and to warn the people. Put them on game. That basically, we putting them on game. We getting them a hands up. But Jake what? Jake comfortable. You know, that's why Jake don't want to wake up out of sleep. But the scripture says it's high time to wake out of sleep, man. For your salvation is nearer than you believe. Jake like, hell no, man, not right now, man. But you gonna wake up too motherfucking late. And that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Go ahead, bro.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right, because this is the spirit that you see. Fulfillment of Revelation 11:3. This is the fulfillment. All right, after 3 days and a half, the spirit shall enter to them. This the fulfillment of that. That's prophecy, man. Manifested before their eyes to bag up Psalms 51:18. I will set them in order for their eyes. This prophecy being fulfilled, man. To come out here and do what? To warn. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper.
Which you got the scriptures. Because they was written on scrolls, man. Go ahead.
For they are faithful and true.
And they are faithful and they are true. All right? This the only book. All right? This the only book deal with prophecy, man. You can't go to the motherfucking Quran. You know, the book of the dead. The book of the Egyptians. You know, Rastafari. You know, none of that compare to these scriptures, man. This is a prophetic book. That's why it's the most selling book, you know? You got it. I'll go back to the job.
All right, this is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not.
Right.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Right, you gotta lift your voice up, man. You gotta be a man. Austere. You gotta know what you mean. You mean what you say. You know, because at the end of the day, we hope not to be confounded. All right? Because we speaking of what? According to the word of the Most High, man. Not on our own ass. We don't lean to our own understanding. We lean towards the scriptures. You can't get mad at the scriptures. Go ahead, Doc.
And show my people their transgression.
And how we show our people their transgression? Where they going off at? How we do that? By the scriptures. And applying to today's world. All right? How niggas still being a nigga. Thought still being a thought. That's not us. You going off. Committing adultery, eating pork. You going off. So we showing you your transgression by what? The law. All right? Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob, their sins.
Exactly, man. That's what we out here to do, man. Call out by Shema Shah. We be able to, you know, be in a position to warn our people. All right, as we have been warned. But it's a spirit of the Lord for you to take heed. All right, go ahead, Doc.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 7. And even things without life giving sound.
Right. It said what?
And even things without life giving sound.
Give it sounds. Go ahead.
Whether pipe or harp, except they give a distinction.
There got to be a distinction sound. Go ahead, that verse 43.
In the sound, how shall it be known what is pipe or harp?
Woo!
For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Right, and that's what we preparing ourselves for, right? The battle. Is it not a spiritual war? All right, what that's in Corinthians 2. Speaks about the whole armor of the Most High. Yeah, page 6. Yeah, grab that real quick. keep on going on this, right?
So likewise, ye except ye utter by the tongues words easy to understood.
Right. So when you blow a certain sound, like going back to the ancient times, all right, you blew certain sounds, man, for certain events. You know, high holy days. You know what I'm saying? You got that? Go ahead, Doc.
This is Numbers 10. I'm gonna start at 7.
I was there last night. Go ahead.
Yep. It's a whole chapter going to that trumpet. It say, but when the congregation is to be gathered together, you should blow, but you should not sound an alarm.
Right.
And the sons of Aaron, the priests, should blow with trumpets, and they should be to you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations.
See that? Go ahead.
It said, and if you go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresses you, then you should blow an alarm with the trumpets.
Right. See that? So there's a certain sound. They should know when that horn sound like this, enemies is coming.
Yep.
You know, then they're gonna further tell you too about how when you blow the horn for the high holy days. Go ahead, Doc.
Yep. Well, it said blow you the new moon.
Uh-huh.
It said, and you should blow an alarm with the trumpets, and you should be remembered before the Lord your power, and you should be saved from your enemies.
You see that?
Yep.
Because what? That distinction sound that he had blew, which is put that spiritual in modern day time, us out here on the highways.
Yep.
We blowing that trumpet, we out here, letting you know what danger is ahead.
Yep. So if I can add, so you supposed to be blowing the trumpet. Why? Because it's a remembrance that the Lord will save you from your enemies.
That's
man.
right.
And only a small handful of the women, you know, is blowing that trumpet. You know.
That's right.
Verse 10, it said also, so this is a different sound. Also in the days of your gladness, in your solemn days, in the beginnings of your months, you shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your power. I'm the Lord Yahweh, your power.
So there's a whole nother sound that they gotta do. See, it ain't the same sound on each one of them. Now then it can be what confusing. See that? So it gotta be a distinctive sound that you have to blow. Which further prove Ecclesiastes 3 is a time and a place and a season for everything, man. All right, so it's a time to blow a certain sound. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Psalms chapter 81, verse 3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon,
Right,
in the time of appointed, on our Solomon feast days.
right. You got to know. You break it down.
It just explained itself.
For this was a statute for Israel,
Right.
and a law unto the Most High of Jacob.
You see that? So now we have been commanded by Yahweh Shai, all right, to come out here and what? Big doors to the marriage that his house may be fulfilled. And then come through what? Through the what? Terror of the Lord. All right? Through the persuading. You see? And not the Lord say, one of your favorite precepts are not, what's that? Prepare the force.
14,
Yeah.
22. Prepare them that my house may be fulfilled.
Compare them, man. It means what to threaten the force. But it come by the warning, right? Or what? Blowing that horn, giving that certain sound. You see? And the main camp that doing that certain sound is GMS, man. Everybody else still stuck in party mode. You know what I'm saying? They're getting that uncertain sound. So they don't even know what to be good towards. We getting those ready for the battle. So we wrestle not against flesh and blood, man. All right, this is a spiritual war we in. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 19. My bowels, I am in pain in my very heart.
Right?
My heart maketh noise in me. I cannot hold my peace, because I have heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet and the alarm of war.
You see that? He said he couldn't even hold his peace because he had heard the sound and the alarm of what? A war. What time we in? We're in a time of war. All right? You look at the consecration that's going on in the Middle East. All right? You're dealing with Israel and Palestine, you know, Russia, Ukraine. It's going down. China. Come on, man. This is the time, man. That's why I say it's hard time to wake out of sleep. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
Right, it's a time to love and a time to hate. Go ahead.
A time of war and a time of peace.
Right, when peace gonna come? After war. Because nature itself teaches you that. You know, you see two women, they going back and forth, two men going back and forth. It's a conflict, until they get to fight. Soon they get to fight, now they go peace. You see that? So the peace gonna come after the thermonuclear missiles hit this place, man. So there'll never be peace. All right, with this devil being in ruling over us, being in power, there'll never be peace.
Yeah. If you look at King David and King Solomon, if you want peace, you gotta go to war.
You gotta go to war.
I think in Atlanta's Parabellum, you know?
Yeah, because through King David laying the law down,
Yeah.
putting all the heathen under subjection, we had 40 years of peace through who? Through Solomon. You know, but to let you know, through chaos become peace.
And the Lord comes back to what? To make war.
Yeah.
And why should he do judge and make war? And World War III, it escalates, right? And we at the doors of that, man. Through time, we got to keep going. You know?
Because war is like a universal language. You know, you might can't speak Spanish and English and, you know what I'm saying, Hebrew and Latin, but they understand when you hit them in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? They understand that. That's universal language, man. Everybody understand that.
Yeah, that's why Yahweh Kingdom will be peaceful, man. And they say everlasting peace. You know?
I got fat.
Go ahead.
Says only 15 years out of the entirety of the 244 years the United States has been in existence have been peaceful.
Only 15 years.
15 years.
Only 15 years without conflict. This is from the medium.com. So out of 244 years, America's been established as a country. Only 15 of those years they haven't been in war. So 229 years out of the 244 years that America been in existence.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't tell me like Esau. You can't tell me that he ain't conquering with the sword.
Can I read a little bit more? In the entire history of the United States of America, there has been a grand total of 15 years when we have not been at war with someone. When they have not been at war with someone. Big wars, small wars, wars waged on the open seas, in small rivers, across sandy hills, through dense trees, and high in the sky. The United States has engaged in the all. From its founding in 1776, the United States was engaged in a war for its survival against Great Britain until peace was finally reached in 1783. Unbeknownst to many, unbeknownst to many, this wasn't the end of war for the fledgling United States. No, that wouldn't come for more than a decade. Also beginning in 1776, where the Cherokee American Wars, also known as the Chickamauga Wars, which were a series of back and forth conflicts between American settlers moving into the whole Southwest and the Cherokee tribes calling this land home. Until the end of 1795, the violence would rage what is now Tennessee, as well as the colonies and eventually states of Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Kentucky. They say justifiably concerned that they would lose still more land to the expanding white settlers. The Cherokee struggled long and hard. Brother, get Genesis 49. The Cherokee struggled long because the Cherokee Indians were the tribe of Gad. They say the Cherokees struggled long and hard against the fledgling United States,
Which is this prophecy.
Yep. Only to eventually sue for peace and give up much of the land they had so long fought for. There will be two peaceful years in 1796 and 1797 before the United States could give more than a breath the Quasi War with France would break out in 1798.
Yep, hey, like I say, this prophecy. Go ahead and get Genesis, then, go ahead.
This Genesis 49 and 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
Yep. So those prophecies in the Bible pretty much foretell of war that would never end.
Yep.
Even when you read about Amalek, right, where it says the Lord has declared war against Amalek from generation to generation. You know, so Amalek being pretty much the Rothschilds today, right? The elites of this society of Babylon the Great. That family stems back to the biblical nation of Amalek, which is the chief house of Esau. Right? I'm gonna read one more paragraph. It says the year 1831 would set off 60 years of new conflict for the United States. Somewhat depressingly, the list of wars during this decade are too many to list out here. But it had so many wars that ain't even really spoken about.
Yeah, it wasn't even spoken about.
You know, because they'll talk about all the major wars that took place, but then they had all these, I guess, what you would call them, like proxy wars and small wars, skirmishes. Yeah. It says the list of wars during this decade are too many to list out here, much less go into any meaningful detail. Perhaps later articles will do so. It says, suffice to say, these decades will see continued expansionist efforts by the United States to expand its territory. That's right. That's what it's about. It said they covered fields. You go to Micah, the 2nd chapter, you know, the 2nd verse. It said they covered fields and seek to take them by violence. You know, fields represents country, land. It says United States expand its territory west, which contributed to a number of wars with numerous Native American tribes.
See that? With numerous or what? Native American tribes. Let's go back to what Gad and Reuben.
Yep.
See, but this prophecy though.
Yep.
You know?
And it proves that the Lord always had it set up to where Esau Edom would be primarily focused in waging war against the Israelites. Their primary focus is keeping us in submission.
That's it.
But see, they didn't have us in submission for so long because they know that's where their power is.
Yeah.
Once they get the Israelites under their submission, now they have a true blessing. Because what it means to be blessed is it means to have slaves.
Yep.
So what better slaves to have under your submission than the sons of God? Because now, when you think about ancient Egypt, how did ancient Egypt become great? Beginning with Joseph, right? Beginning with Joseph. And then Joseph brought Israel, he blessed his family, and then we was under their submission. Babylon, all the ancient empires was great because of Israel. You know, so that Spanish, call it Inquisition, you know, all that time of them conquering this land was the beginning of them coming into great power because they were conquering the greatest people on the planet. That's all I had.
You got my $20.
Hey, I think they made a move on it, on the Revenant. You know what I'm talking about? They're dealing with Native Americans, like the Blackfoot tribe,
Yeah.
the Awakari tribe. I've got the actor name. Not Denzel. Yeah, Leo, how you say it?
Leonardo
Yeah,
DiCaprio.
him. They're going through their little history, you know, pretty much how Esau was trying to fuck over them, man. You know? In that movie, they were calling all the Native Americans tree niggas.
Yeah.
You know, they were calling them tree niggas. They were hanging on Native Americans. You know? So Esau, you gotta pay not only what you done to the so-called Negroes, but also what you done to Gad. You know, and all the tribes, from Judah all the way down to Issachar, the so-called Mexicans included, man.
That's right.
The Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, so forth and so on, man. That's why the scripture said that the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, man. You know? You understand?
Go ahead with that. You got this.
That's a good movie, too, man.
This is Genesis 49:19 in the NLT. Gad, you will be attacked by marauding bands.
Right.
Wait.
What?
Marauding.
Yeah, let's look that up.
Yeah,
You know what that
hooligans,
means?
man.
You know what that means? Somebody tell me what it means. All right, so somebody tell me what it means, because I don't know. You need to know. I don't know what that means right there.
This marauding in the New Oxford American Dictionary. It says predatory, going about in search of things to steal or people to attack. Woo!
So we don't make that.
Read it one more time.
All right, I'm
Read it one more time.
Then it says predatory. It says predatory. So you got
Give me Nahum. This is why we look up words. Give me Nahum 3 and 1.
You got the predator. You got what? You got the prey. See?
And hit the button to see how I pronounce it. That was heavy right there. Because see, if we don't look that word up, that precept don't hit hard. Because you don't know what that word means.
Yeah, we're going to back up that video.
It say marauding.
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 Yeah, hooligans. You know? So it's a real savage.
Going to that word. This is marauding in the New Oxford American Dictionary.
Michael too.
It say predatory, going about in search of things to steal or people to attack.
Hey,
Esau.
Exodus 21:16, Michael,
Yeah.
the second chapter, the oppressive man inheritance.
If I may add, that's why another word for that is discover. So when you go into discover means to deceit, to be basically like malicious.
Yeah.
So he be using the words. He just like to use big words to try to block his character.
Yeah,
But guess what? The Lord got this man put out there, man. Your business out there. You slay natives, you slay Negroes, you did everything to us, man.
Yeah, he had some called the discovery doctrine.
Right.
That's BS, man. And all that was done under the name of Jesus, man. Plantation Christianity,
Right.
man. Shit, he's the best. Yeah.
This is blessing.
I got about screwed up, so.
You know, this is blessing. So grab that real quick. I know you call Nahum, and
Yeah, let me get the Nahum.
I got it.
going to the Genesis.
Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery.
Go to America. It's all full of lies and robbery. The bloody city. All right, go ahead.
The prey departeth not.
The prey departed not. There you go. Who was the prey? Israel. Right?
Tribes, man.
The prey departed not. Man.
Yep.
See,
What I call predatory.
because see, our people are under heavy witchcraft. Right? Under heavy sorcery. Because you look at what makes this nation thrive on an international level, it's the Israelites.
Yep.
The NBA, who dominates that? The NFL, who dominates that? The music, the number one genre of music in the world, who dominates that? All right. So the parade ain't going to depart
Soccer.
because they got. They say they got consolation. You know, they got their reward.
Right.
And see that idolatry that Jake gets into keeps them under the foot of the predator. And everybody has aspirations to be what? Either an athlete, an entertainer, a rapper.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
still falls under entertainer.
That was forced on us. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing how we can make it. Because we can't really make it in this society trying to be a business.
Yeah.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not our lot like that. If you look at a worldly mindset.
Yep.
Our lot in the worldly mindset, we're trying to make it, like you say, NBA, NFL, baseball, rapper, singer, dancer, actor. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to the business aspect, Esau didn't want us in that field.
But see, that's a part of the deception. As I say, it is all full of lies. The prey part not. That's a part of the deception because our people look at that like, oh, this is who I'm supposed to be.
Right.
this is where I fit in this society.
The image.
This is where my people dominated.
The
So
image.
this must be what I'm supposed to be doing in the world.
Right. Right. Yep.
Once they tap into the business side of it, like you were saying, they'll be tapped in fully to the entertainment side, but once they tap into the business side, that's when they start catching that hill. That's when they start getting them, you know, now he got a case 10 years
Getting the
ago.
threat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
shit like that. Bill Cosby was an example. He tried to buy NBS or some
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that. NBC or some, whatever the hell it is, you know. Michael Jackson, you know, he was trying to buy out Sony as a whole. He had the money to do it. Once you try to be that black, so-called black entrepreneur,
Right.
once you tap into that side, he says like, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, this ain't for you.
You just supposed to dance,
right?
nigga.
You just entertain it.
Yeah,
That's
you
all
supposed
it
to
is.
dance, you supposed to sing. Right. Be the king of pop, goddamn. Don't do no shit. Don't be the king of pop with you know,
Yeah, that's right, bro.
ownership.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
But that's one of his swords. This is one of his swords is deception. Remember, go to his blessing now.
Cause this is Genesis chapter 27.
He didn't finish that though. He didn't finish that home. Nah.
Oh, yeah, back in Nahum. This is Nahum, chapter 3, verse 2. The noise of a whip and the noise of rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots.
Right, which is their military, Esau Edom's military might. Right? That's another thing that got our people in subjection. That they rather partake in the enemy's military in the fight against the whole infrastructure of this world. Right? Because ultimately you are part of the problem. When you join hand in hand with the wicked, you're a part of the problem.
You know they had this saying, if we can't beat them, join them.
Right, but see, when our people join the might of their military, it becomes the most dominant force in the world.
Yep.
You know, just like during the time of Antiochus, you know, our people were taking on those customs of the Greeks. What were they doing? Engaging in the gladiator games, engaging in the, you know, their militaries, you know, becoming centurions, so forth and so on. And that's really what made them great. That's how they were able to dominate. But Esau weak, man. Especially compared to Israel, Esau weak. These other nations are weak compared to Israel.
And guess what? That's property. When we go to Genesis, one should be stronger than the other one.
Yeah.
You know, then you know the characteristic of Esau, and then you know the characteristic of what? Of Jacob. You know?
Yep. Go ahead, finish, brother.
All right. Nahum 3 and 3.
Yep.
The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses,
Yep.
and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses.
Yep. Get to the part about the sources. You read that already?
Sources?
The sources. Yeah, four.
4:24 now.
Yeah.
This is Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Yeah, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. In other words, America. That's who that's identifying. The well-favored harlot, man. The lady, what is it called? What is it called in the scriptures? The tender and delicate. That shall not be called a lady no more.
Yeah.
Now, when you go into the history of America, right? When you go into the District of Columbia, that's a woman. In Columbia, that deals with a woman. So it's personified. America is personified as a woman. You know, so it's the whore that rides the beast and go about the earth, committing all type of sorcery and witchcraft. The people are under heavy darkness, a heavy spell here, man. You know? Go ahead. That's why I hate this message that we push. Read that again, then y'all got it.
Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft that sells nations through whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts.
Yup, it selling nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
That's it.
Because basically that's what they doing with us is selling us to the rest of the world. We are product. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you are a product. You know?
It's Isaiah chapter 47, verse 5. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
That's right. That's what's going to happen. All right. Go ahead.
For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Right. You're going to no longer be called a Lady of the Kingdoms, man. So do your whoredom. Right. Go ahead.
Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth with my people, and I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand.
Right. Because there was what? There was prophecy. See, Lord, I have given thee into thy hand through what? Deuteronomy 28th chapter. All right, verse what? 68. Thou shalt what? Go into captivity. Under who thy enemy? And serve of bond men and bond women. And no man shall what? Buy you, mean redeemed. All right. Further let you know, all right, the Lord prophecy. That he said what? Speak down the ears of my people. Because it gonna come to pass.
I'll read it again.
All right. So go ahead.
Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wrought with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst swell them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given into thine hand, and thou showest, just like you, thou didst show them no mercy.
Right, he ain't showing no mercy. Now, through Christianity, they always speak about you supposed to love, right? So, what a love is that? All right, when you look at these catastrophic events, you know what I'm saying? When you look at what the so-called white man have done to us, what a love was that? But through Christianity, they want to push love. But how did he conquer? Did he conquer America off love? This wasn't love. But through Christianity, they want to say love. Love thy neighbor. You know? But what a love is that? You can't find it. Why? Because he has shown no mercy. This was a perpetual hatred. You know? That the Lord instilled in this nigga, man. Because if you ask the average Edomite, why you hate black people, they can't tell you. It's just in them. You know? Get that agenda out. I got my because you can't explain this. But we can explain it through the scriptures. You know? We can make it make sense through the scriptures. All right? Why the so-called black man and so-called white man is enemies, we can explain it through the scriptures. All right? When you ask the average white person why you hate black people, they don't know. Because it's in them. All right? The Lord have installed that in them, man. That's right. You got it out.
Yeah, come on.
Bring that out.
Genesis 25, verse 23.
It's like, you know, like I say, we're not a hate group. It's just facts.
Yeah.
You know? We just got to deal with facts, man. Swallow that shit. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Genesis 25.
We got these soft ass niggas out here. Don't even want to deal with it. You know? Let bygone be bygone. Hell no, nigga. Because the Lord said the past is required. You know, you'll never forget what a person have done unto your mother. You know, it's a lot of movies. A lot of movies, man, when a child had to grow up without his mom or his dad and what, sought revenge on a person that who killed his mom or his dad.
Shit, you got John Wick. That nigga, the whole series is started based off of the fact that somebody broke in his house.
Yeah, broke in his house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
because he sought revenge.
Yeah, you broke into his house, killed his dog, stole his car.
Yeah.
So that whole 3 movies going on 4, it comes out in a couple months, the 4th one. It started the basis of it. It started off of him getting revenge. That's it.
But us as black people,
Yeah, but when we talk about it, then it's a problem. Love. And they only talk about that love shit because it works for them.
Yeah. It check out their ass.
In this society, it works for them, man. You know? But like the brother was saying, there was no love shown during these times. But now, you know, with this, especially with this whole cancel culture shit, now it works for everybody.
Right. Now, but people don't even understand that this shit still happens to this day. Niggas still get hung.
Yeah, they still get hung.
Niggas still get hung. They just don't talk about it. Like you were saying, like we were talking about the small wars. They don't speak about it. They're not going to speak about every little bitty thing. They're going to speak enough for you to just remain intact.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's all they're going to give you.
They're going to give you enough to survive. You know what I'm saying? Or give you a mindset to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to have a mindset of fighting back. You know? That's why the Lord has given us the spirit. See, that's why he say, "I'll get our weapons of warfare in that corner." Yeah. Grab it. Okay. Our weapons of warfare in that corner. Because we can't fight the so-called white man with his blessing, because his blessing was the sword. That's why they're good with the bow. They're good with the gun. They not break the motherfucker down, put it back together, add more shit on top of it, you know, on the side of it. You know, the so-called white man, that's their blessing, the sword. You can't fuck with him with his blessing. So we got to use our blessing. All right? And our blessing is what? This word. Because it's sharper than any two-edged sword. Mm-hmm. All right? He tapped in his blessing. We got to tap in our blessing. All right? And that's how we fight this devil.
Not stocking up good.
You know? Because what? Read it out.
2 Corinthians 10:4.
This how you fight these people, man. You even fight 2/3 with this. Yeah. All right? You fight it with the scriptures.
Because we say it all the time. When you talk to 2/3, you essentially talking to a black ass Edomite.
Right. That's it.
They sharing the same mindset of the devil.
That's it.
Ye of your father the devil, as the scriptures say. So don't go back and forth and tussle with niggas. No. You know, hey, use the scriptures.
They're drinking the same cup.
You gotta buy the scriptures.
Yeah, just use the scriptures, man. You know,
you got it out.
2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
Right. See, the weapons of our warfare. But it said what? We're in a spiritual battle, right? Mm-hmm. We're in a spiritual war. So guess what? Our weapons of warfare are not carnal. You know, because that's his blessing. All right? Go ahead.
Good. But mighty through the Most High.
Go ahead.
To the pulling down of strongholds.
Right.
You keep reading. Yep. Casting down imagination.
We're casting down the imagination. Oh, that's going to the vain thoughts of the so-called white man with the New World Order.
Let me get the LT for you.
You know? Vain, you know, he said imaginations, right?
Yeah.
Because he what they did Psalms too? Why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? Right. You know? That's right. Go ahead.
And everything, in every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
Exactly. He think that the Quran, you know what I'm saying, gonna set him for dear life.
Psalms 49:11. And we're thirsting.
The house that you know, but guess what? Through prophecy, we understand this nigga going down. You know, we at his end. All right, and we see that through prophecy because this nigga losing his power.
He knows that.
They losing their grip. One thing how you know they losing their grip, we can walk on the same sidewalk as them. You couldn't do that at first.
You couldn't even look at them.
You couldn't even look at them. That's one indicator that they losing their grip. Then Jake fucking on them now, having babies by him. You know, they getting locked up now. You know, they cases getting re back open now. Like they losing their power. You know, they through.
Niggas on the opioid is bad.
It's Kwame Nasrallah, man. It's the rise of Israel now, man. All right, go ahead, Carl.
Sure. And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of
You
Hamashiach.
see that? And now we gotta bring everything to what in captivity, man. You know, we breaking the strongholds, man. Through what? Through the word. You got it out.
The NOT. 2 Corinthians 10:5. I'm gonna start at 4 actually. This is in the NOT. We use God's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons.
We use God mighty weapons. What God mighty weapons is? This word. All right. This comeback right here, man.
Yeah.
This how you fight. That's why the Lord said, put on the whole armor. You see? The shield of faith. The helmet of salvation. You know? This how we fight, man. We fight through the word. Go ahead.
Yep. We use God's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons.
Not worldly weapons.
To knock
we
down.
can't get to the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
We can't get to the kingdom of heaven with a motherfucking AK-47. Say, I did it, Lord. I did it. You know, like, nigga, come on, really?
It ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah, right. I'm strapped. I'm ready. Like, no, not corner weapons. The way he tell Peter. All right, put that up.
Yeah.
He did what?
Yeah.
Live by the sword, what? Shall die by the sword.
It was no point. And especially because that was prophecy. It was prophecy for Yahweh Shah to be taken up, okay, turned in, you know, to the heathen and shit.
Say he's a sheep, right?
Yeah, so he like Peter, what, you know, you cut the nigga ear off.
But that's to show you though,
Right.
You know, they were men, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
They were no suckers.
Yeah.
But prophecy had to be fulfilled.
But like you said, they wasn't no suckers. So now you see the, you know, across the 4 corners of the earth, you see the men of the Lord, and you get shaken up. Why y'all so aggressive?
Yeah.
When your house was being taken, Peter took a sword, shot the nigga ear off.
Precise.
You know?
Precise with the sword.
So what do you mean? Why are we so aggressive? The men of the Lord have always been like this.
Yeah,
man.
I would have been rough.
Always. It's just your ass has been in a docile, weak-minded society for too damn long.
I call it the crybaby era.
Yeah.
Because everybody's a crybaby. Everybody's in their feelings. That hurt my feelings.
It's all about me.
My wife didn't like what you said.
Right.
It's like, bro, grow up, man.
It's a grown. You know, we're living in an era where grown-ass men act like children.
Yeah.
And women.
And children acting like grown-ass people.
Yeah.
Ain't that backwards?
It's backwards.
Yeah, some kids got more common sense.
I'm gonna finish this out.
Kids want to be grown, grown want to be kids. That's what you get out of Babylon. State what? Confusion.
Yep.
Go ahead, Doc.
Go. 2 Corinthians 10:4, the NOT. We use God's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons,
Right.
to knock down the strongholds of his.
Yeah, because look, what happened with all that marching?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You do a damn thing.
Even when IUIC went and marched, what happened? Nothing.
Damn thing.
That was worldly weapon.
Exactly.
That
But
was
what happened?
a worldly-
Ain't shit happened.
That was a worldly way, because when you go into, you know, when you look at all the black movements, the so-called black movements, the first thing a nigga do is march.
It marched.
Let's march. If we stand in front of their buildings, they'll listen to it.
Right.
No, they don't care.
Ain't no justice.
That's the thing that y'all failing to realize. Y'all are marching in front of these people's companies, and they're still getting paid.
Yeah.
While you're out there, nigga, you call out of work to go and march, and this nigga still getting paid.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, the stocks went up because y'all dumbasses out there. That's what you're failing to realize.
Yeah, so no corner. We did again now.
Come. We use God's weapons, we use God's mighty weapons,
Right.
not worldly weapons, to knock down the strongholds of human reasoning.
You see that? So you can't knock down the stronghold marching, protesting. No, you knock down the stronghold through the understanding of the scriptures. All right? That's why I say the truth shall set you free. You know? Because we have been in bondage in our mind. All right? By the corruption and the deceit of the so-called white man come through what? Christianity. And the curriculum schools. See, it just, the so-called white man had figured this out. Like, let's send them to school. You're going to daycare, pre-K, 1st through 12th. Then you want to go to college. All you know is Eastside ways.
You got other people raising their children.
Exactly.
Because they put them in there only because I got to go to work. But that's how Esau is set up. You go to work, you don't got time to nurture your kids and
You can't tell me he don't know because the scriptures say train the child up in the way he went, he shall go. So he knew how to train us up. Therefore, we won't depart from his wickedness. But that's why the water you have by Shemel Shai is written that he called us out of darkness to his marvelous light. See, the Most High got to snap you out that mindset. You can't snap yourself out of that mindset of Babylon. The Lord got to bring you out of that mindset. You see that? You have, what do you say? You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. You can't choose yourself to come out that illusion. The Lord got to bring you out that illusion. All right, go ahead, bro.
2 Corinthians 10:4 in the NOT, we use God's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons, to knock down the strongholds of human reasoning.
So where's the stronghold? The lies.
The lies.
You know, go ahead.
And to destroy false arguments.
You see that? Come on, man. Them the lies. And we break them all down through what? Through the scriptures.
Yep. Got another one.
Because here it is, this is no mercy. But he was justified because what? He said we were 3/5 of a man. So it was his justification for doing us like this because we were animals. We come from monkeys. You know?
And then when you bring it up, everybody bats the eye.
Yeah.
Everybody,
it ain't them. You know? They ain't in that
turn
position
away.
yet. You hear the key word? Yet. All right? Because Revelation 13:9 is coming to pass. All right? It's going to be a role reversal.
He calls us monkeys, but he's the only nation that grows tails. You can look that up. That nigga's a primate. That nigga's a damn monkey.
he's the only one that acts like a beast, man.
This is it. He out of the earth.
Joe said he wouldn't put
They
it
were
in
the
his
dogs.
You know?
And they stinking.
Yeah, so it's like he's a very vile
Individual.
person, man. You know, Esau as a whole, as a unit, that nigga is dude.
That's right, bro. Go ahead, Audrey.
2 Corinthians 10:5 in the NOT,
Hey, how you doing?
we destroy every proud obstacle that keeps people from knowing the Most High.
Hey, with what? With the scriptures. That's why he want to put a muzzle on the truth. That's why he set up other Israelite camps. He set them up and paid them off. You know, that's why you got ages. You see that?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, it does. That's why you got him.
They'll come in and tell you the complete opposite of what you
Exactly.
actually know. Because they know, Edom knows that the truth is being, the actual truth is being pushed out there real quick. So like it, what is that? Second Ezra, was it the truth which has been so long without fruit?
Yeah. I think it's right. Second Ezra, six.
Second Ezra 6. I started 27. For evil shall be put out.
Yeah.
And the
start 26.
Okay, come on. 26. Second Ezra 6 and 26. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth.
Okay.
And the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning.
Right.
For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Right.
As for faith, it shall flourish.
I said, after faith, it shall flourish. Yep. See that? Go ahead.
God. Corruption shall be overcome.
Now the corruption is being overcome by what? The word. Because one thing was corrupt is what? Our mind. But through the washing of the word, getting the true understanding, you know, our mind not corrupted no more.
Yeah.
You see that? That's how that works. That's why I say, how can a man cleanse his ways? By what? Taking heed to the word. Now you're not corrupt anymore. Because what? You understand and you see.
Now we know who's shit. We know
who the devil is.
Yeah, we know who's causing the corruption.
We know who we are.
So-called white man. We know that he is single-handedly responsible for the reason why the earth is fucked up. They try to put up, humans are the reason why. I don't own no damn boats. I can't go and dump pounds and tons of oil and garbage into the ocean. You were able to do that.
You ain't
not me.
Yep.
I'm not able to do that.
That's right.
I can't even come into work late without your ass, getting on my ass. So how the hell you think I'm gonna have the time to go and get a boat and put some oil on it and dump it into the ocean? No, that's you. The so-called white man is responsible for that shit,
Yeah.
not us. It's not humans. Then you go into the word human, hue of color.
Right.
So no, humans are not responsible for these things. It's your ass. You're the reason why the earth is fucked up.
Right.
It ain't us. It's lucky.
Because when you go into the law, the code had
7 years, every 7 years,
every
it's
7
land
years,
saving.
yeah.
They don't do that.
No sir.
So no land saving. And once again, where everybody's to blame for the earth being this. No, it's you.
You the problem.
Look what he's doing. You know, by our crib, he's chopping down all the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over by the
That
spot.
should be
They cut all the trees down, and shit. You that's the thing. The Most High has a reason for every creation. So, like for example, mice. You know, mice are presented as a pestilent, dirty creature. There's a purpose for the mice. You know, but because their homes are being torn down, that's why they in your crib. They're in your crib through the process of Esau Edom, fucking everything up, man. Roaches, so on and so forth.
You're wondering why you see deer all big in the yard, because they're cutting down the trees. They outside because they're hungry and they're cold. You know, but they're gonna keep chopping down trees for more apartment complexes and more homes, and they ain't doing nothing but fucking everything up. You know we need trees to breathe, man.
And once again, who's in the top seat of those things? Who makes those decisions? It's Esau Edom. It's not us.
Yeah.
You know, we're not coming up with a council. You know, we're gonna wipe down this whole neighborhood. You know, just to fuck it up.
We good.
Okay.
Just because we bored. The so-called white man goes out on the earth and just fucks the earth up because he's bored and he don't got nothing else to do. That thing that Kaya sent in the chat, how they just got niggas gonna be in a helicopter
Flinging
and
out
they're gonna go shoot a bunch of animals just cause. A bunch of cattle just cause they can.
They did it. Apparently, they did it. This is the second year they're
Yeah,
gonna
the second year in a row.
He turned it to sports.
Yeah,
Deer hunting.
it's a sport.
You know, deer hunting.
because we
You hunt to eat, but damn, this is
you over here.
Nigga hunt for a sport.
Yeah.
I was telling you, I delivered to my house. Nigga had like 4 deer heads on the thing and then a ram. I was like, damn.
We're talking about why does this devil always want to stuff all the animals? Keep
that
the body. You got a bear rug.
He's a weirdo, man.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
That's right.
I got this.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all good.
Yeah, y'all straight.
Free sidewalk.
Second Ezra 6, I'm gonna start back to 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Right.
And we see that happening too, man. Okay? The deceit of the so-called white man is finally being quenched. It's finally being put out. Okay? It was an everlasting fire, and somebody's finally putting some water on that motherfucker, man. Okay? Through the spirit of prayer, Yahweh Shema Shai, now we're able to analyze and see who the devil is that the Bible speaks of.
And that's a beautiful point too, bro, because you said right, the fire should be quenched, right?
Yeah.
And what's the representation of the word? Water, right? So do not water put out fire. Yep. You know. So look at it in the spiritual aspect. Yeah, that's what coming to do, man. Go ahead.
Verse 28. As for faith, it shall flourish.
Right.
Corruption shall be overcome.
Right. The corruption gonna be overcome. Go ahead.
And the truth, which have been so long without fruit.
Right, because why? You know, I say the Lord have taken it away from us, but it was still here.
Yeah.
That's why you got 2 Peter 2 and 3, brothers about that by a pure mind, stuck your pure mind by the way of remembrance.
So you want to do this?
Yeah, those who want to do this. That's right. Go ahead.
And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
And is it not being declared? It's not the gospel going throughout the four corners of the earth. It's being declared who we are. We're not niggas anymore. We're not spicks and wetbacks. You know, coons and bushbuggers. No, we are Israelites, man.
Right.
All right? We are the chosen people of the Lord, man.
The other was going into that. We had a big old home. You know, you got you be in Walmart, you see Jake the Fringes. This movement is the realization of you being an Israelite, so-called Black and American Latinos, finding out your true heritage. That's a, you know, what
it's a sign.
You know, right camp or not, which even in, you know, going into deeper, okay, it still matters. But ultimately, hey, that whole, you know, realization of finding out and realizing you're an Israelite, okay, you have royal heritage. That's something that's being made known across the four corners of the earth, man.
This is a movement in the spirit that's not gonna end.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's only gonna get better
it's
for
only
us.
gonna
Man.
get you're right. It's only gonna get better. You see, because this is the end. All right, go ahead.
It's Jude 1:5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this.
Though we once knew this,
right?
All right, so here it is. We've been stirred. Our pure minds been stirred back up. Then we are Israelites from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher. You see, what the spirit had to resonate.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Done. How that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt.
Right. He has saved us out of the land of Egypt. Where we at now? Spiritual Egypt. Brother, grab that Revelation. The spiritual Solomon Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay, come on now.
Jude said, like I said, it said, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt. So all you know, anybody with common sense. Well, what people were saved out of the land of Egypt? The Israelites.
Not everybody.
Right. That debate and conversation we dealt with a Christian, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Last week, whatever that, you know, that big nigga. You know, yeah. Trying to say that the Most High is dealing with everybody. That debate is no longer valid. You can't argue it. Every time you go into the scriptures, it clearly indicates who the Most High is dealing with.
Yeah. Old Testament, he dealing with Israel, but the New Testament, he dealing with everybody. Like what they said in the scripture.
Right. The thing is, they equate everybody with the Gentiles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yep. You just lump everybody in.
Period, then you get to understand it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what Christianity did to our people.
Yep.
You know? Fuck them up, man.
We was telling him that he's a Gentile because he's not in his right state of mind.
Nope.
He wasn't understanding that.
And it was Jake, and he was with 2 Edomites. I'm like,
right.
you trying to save these niggas?
Right.
Your ass gonna be over here.
They're gonna play Jake, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about roasters and
Hey, because Esau wicked anyway, man. His mindset, hey, it tell you that in what is that, Psalms? About the covenant. Yeah, he speak on smooth words.
Oh yeah.
And then he broke every covenant, man.
Yeah.
You know, so Esau is a devil, man.
By what you call that? You know, we didn't even get it either. That's the spirit to come back around. Genesis. That's the spirit.
Oh,
the
25?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We never got it.
That's the spirit. That's the
When
spirit.
he be born, he come out speaking lies. So
that?
Esau, from the jump, the Lord created him like that, man.
Exactly.
And Jake don't understand that. Jake think he, you know, this is Bob, man. I work with this guy. You understand? We go to lunch. We go to lunch together, man. What are you talking about?
Bring me coffee.
He's
sausage
so
and
wicked.
biscuits.
I eat sausage and biscuits with this guy every day. You know, they can't comprehend in their mind that, hey, this man is the devil.
This is the devil.
Yeah, like that movie Problem Child. You know, and that's an old movie, but Esau, man, is
Yeah.
like the little Edomite had red hair. The nigga was he just got off on terrorizing. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, he wasn't happy unless he was just you know what I'm saying?
Doing wickedness.
Causing some chaos.
Yeah.
And I remember the dude, the guy that adopted him. When they
Yeah.
got rid of him, they like threw a big ass party.
The school.
Everybody was just celebrating. He got back, he kind of looked back like, what the fuck going on? Like, when did we get out here?
When he got adopted after the school and shit.
Yeah,
they couldn't wait.
Yeah, they threw a party. But like, he knew he fucked up when his dad in there, like he had did something, and little man was like, he was just in a zone. Oh, it was in a baseball game. Salakia too. Go get precept. But like little man went through the baseball game. He took the bat with him around every base.
Yeah. He named out there at that job.
Knocking the ball at the hand. So he got all the way around to the base and hit the home run or whatever. But really it wasn't a home run. It was like a motherfucking punch.
Yeah, like almost like a foul ball.
Yeah, and the nigga went around every base, man, to score the run, and he was celebrating. And the daddy just looked at him like, man, what is this? Like, this nigga a devil. And his granddaddy had told him, like, that boy is the devil.
Yeah, he ended up putting his ass on the street. And the cat. You know what I mean? He fucked the cat up and the granddaddy.
That nigga said, that boy is the devil. Yep. But Salakia, bro.
But that's one of the characteristics of the so-called white man. Man.
Yeah.
You know? That's their characteristics.
Yeah.
They wicked.
You can't run from that shit, man.
Yep.
Cause at the end of the day, it's in the scriptures. So whatever you say, you know, the demonization is gonna come, you know, against us, and it is what it is. But it doesn't. You
cannot deny facts.
Yeah, you can't refute that
it's
against the scriptures. That the scriptures describe you as the devil that the Bible speaks of. What do you want us to do about it?
You know what I'm saying? One profane person that's Esau.
Yeah.
And a real Edomite, they know. Like when you call them the devil, they'll smile.
Yeah. They know.
You got me.
And that's why, like, I was talking to the brothers on the way here. You know, it was this Edomite woman. Cause you know how Esau, they try to like, yeah, you know, that's messed up with the cops duty, all this shit. It started from her talking about my job to that. It's like you trying to justify some shit that y'all be doing.
Right.
You know, it's like what the fuck, you know.
Ain't no justification. The justification is.
But that's how you know they Edomite though.
Yeah, but the justification comes from the Lord. All right, bring it past Revelation the 13th chapter.
Yeah.
You know, that's the justification because the true restitution is what? Us for them as slaves. You know, there's something that they're not gonna allow.
Even them laws that they, you know, and that's why a lot of niggas is hype about what's that nigga name? Damn. Trump, right? Or that bitch. It might have been
what's the name? Harris.
Yeah, that bitch. One of them ones. Somebody. They was talking about retribution. You know, giving a portion of money to the so-called, you know, black people, which first off, you automatically X out the Latinos and natives.
Right.
You know, so where is their retribution? You know, but ultimately, when you broke it down, when you did the numbers, it was approximately 2 bands per nigga. That's a tax return at most. Right. You know? So it's like that's the best I can get for years. What
happened to the promise? What happened to the promise? The 40 acres in the million, man.
Yeah. Shit over with.
You know?
But this is an everlasting, or this is from the beginning. I got this. Genesis 25:23. And the Lord Yahweh Shemashai said unto her, all right, speaking of Rebecca, all right, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
You see that? You see one people stronger than the other, and the prophecy says that, hey, Esau is going to serve Jacob. So the elder, which Esau came out first, right? He's going to serve the younger, man. That's just bottom line, man. This is scripture, man.
Which is biblical prophecy, because we headed to that time. We headed to the time that the elder going to serve the younger, as to the discretion of what? America. All right? That's how the elder going to end up serving the younger. Because right now the younger is what? Serving the elder, right?
Yep.
Oh, the scriptures are, I have seen servants
horses.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 6.
Now who's the servants upon horses? Esau Edom. Right there.
Yeah.
He's not meant to be in this rulership state.
Right.
And you see it when you look at the earth, you see the Most High is showing you this is why he does not need to be ruling the earth, because he's messing it all the way up.
Yeah.
He's fucking everything up.
Yeah.
Children of fools, base men, violent in the earth. He's not fit for rulership. You know what he's fit for? Servitude.
Yeah.
being a servant, being a slave, that's what he's fit
He
for.
ain't even fit for that. He
Real
fit
shit,
for getting his back blasted with chains and
Yeah,
weapons.
that's it.
We really don't need this nigga on this earth.
Nah,
Right.
That's why. Hey,
He's just gonna do it.
that's why Obadiah's written, brother.
Yeah.
You know, Obadiah is there for a reason. The Lord just gonna, we gonna put him through what he put us through.
That's
Gonna
it.
Double
Gotta
time.
get on that.
And that's gonna be that on that.
Yeah.
Because this Salaki. Nah, because this guy is a cancer to the earth.
Yeah.
Well, really, in the kingdom, he gonna continue to be a fuck up, man.
Yeah.
He not gonna get right.
Breaks off the game.
Yeah, he gonna be. His purpose is gonna be to get his ass beat, man. That's it. That's gonna be your purpose in the kingdom. You're gonna be constantly like Pops on Friday, a foot up your ass, man.
Right.
Bang, 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 all day.
Right.
We're gonna wear your ass out 2 times,
All
double
day,
time.
baby. All day.
It ain't gonna be no point, no point to him.
And then we're gonna be justified in every lash,
Yeah.
every
All right.
everything we bring to him is gonna be justified, man.
Right. That's why the Lord allowed him to do all the raping and the robbing and the murder. Now that he's called.
Right. Because he gotta pay for that.
He got to pay for that.
It gotta come back around now.
So they let you know that the Lord is justified in all his works as he completed his say that the past is required.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Woe to them. There's a bias of iniquity work evil upon their beds, man.
Hey, that's an Edomite's worst fear. He don't fear Jake with the guns and these niggas out here that's, so-called tough guys.
Right.
No, he feared losing that power and being in that low position, that base man, that Edomite position that really he know in his spirit is where he really belongs.
Right.
Yeah, he don't want to return back where he came
Right.
from.
He don't want to go back to licking that dust, man.
Yeah.
You gotta lick the dust. Yeah, I don't want to. Hey, what his favorite saying? Hey,
Over my damn
over my
body.
dead body.
Right.
Over my dead
Hey, we
body.
want to drag his ass to the king.
Yeah. Motherfucker, you going?
We want to, use our power, pick his ass up and throw his ass on. Get your ass over
you
there.
going? You getting
Yeah,
it?
one way or another, nigga. One way or another.
You getting it? All the chaos you call, you gonna try to hide in caves and shit? Nah, bitch, you going?
Right.
Come on up out of there. Come on. Yeah. You coming out, I'm coming in.
Right.
It's gonna be.
Get Jeremiah 16-16. Read that verse in Revelation 6-18. How it's from the lamb. Rapper lamb. First, get Jeremiah 16-16 real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16.
Right.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord,
Right.
and they shall fish them.
Right, and that's what you see now going on. All right, if you look through a spiritual eye, that's what you see. We out here as fishermen, and what we doing? We fishing. For who? The elect. We casting that net, and the net is the word. All right, because when you deal with real fishermen, that they occupation, they have big ass, they throw the net, and they got everything in. It don't matter what's in there because they get to go through it once they put it on the boat. So that's how it is spiritual. As they continue to come out, it's all about. Some not fit. You have sticks, catfish, certain things that you're not supposed to have in there. You throw them back in the sea. Meaning what? Put it back in the world. They go back in the world. But those that meant to be, but those that are meant to be to come in, guess what? They come in. So here it is. We are fishers of men's right now. Go ahead.
And after will I send for many
Yeah,
hundreds.
he said after. So when this done, when this all said and done, now becoming the fabric of the word, then it's gonna be what the fishermen gonna become hunters. We understand what a hunter characteristic is. Right? The hunter characteristic is what to kill. That's a hunter job, to kill. Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them and they shall hunt them from every mountain.
Right, see that? We're gonna hunt them every mountain. All right, physical. Then you got they in the underground bunkers, they in the caves, they got the underground cities. You see that? So the Lord said we're gonna hunt them from every mountain. Go ahead.
And from every hill.
From every hill. Go ahead.
And out of the holes of the rock.
And out of the holes of the rock. You see that? Because Esau, he flexing. We can show you right now if you go on YouTube and type in underground bunkers. Bro, they got, bro, it's one underground bunker. That motherfucker, 300,
Yeah. Like a whole city.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see how far it is under the ground, though. It's like 300, shit, how long them up there? I want to say 1,000,
300.
but I want to be correct about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How far they got it under the ground, but it's a whole fucking city. They got everything you want.
Yep,
Movie theater, gym,
store,
you know what I'm saying? Restaurants,
gas station.
Yeah, I'm talking about everything, bro.
Yeah.
They even good down there. Why? Why though? Because it's something in their heart. Meaning what? Something in their mind. No. Then what? Their ass is going to captivity. They know World War III is going to happen. But guess what? It's through prophecy because this right here got to be fulfilled. Keep going. We're going to get to Revelation 6 because this got to be fulfilled. That's why the Lord allowed them to go into the underground bunkers, the underground cities and all in the cliffs of the rocks. All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 16:17. For mine eyes are upon all their ways.
You see that? And the Lord said, well, his eyes upon this simple kingdom. All right? Through who? Through the angels. And then through who? His messengers, which are who? The prophets. All right? His eyes upon all their ways, man. Understanding their ways are what? Evil and wicked. Go ahead.
They are not hid from my face.
And they not hid from you, how about Shema Shah face. That's why the Lord said they sins had reached up to heaven. The Lord ain't forgot about them. Even though in their mind said who seeth us, because the Lord is long suffering. Because that set measure ain't been fulfilled yet. For him to kick Esau in his ass and slap the shit out of him. You know, that measure ain't been fulfilled yet, but it's going to happen. You know? Do it, Terry, what? Wait for it. Go ahead.
Neither is there iniquity hid from mine eyes.
Right, so they sin is not hid from the Lord's eyes, man. Go ahead, you know, with that jack. So this is why the Lord allowed him to build. All right? What he say, Romans? He said, for this same purpose, how I raised thee up, but the Lord can show his power. Yeah. No, ain't gonna be the Lord. They gonna be like, damn, they gonna be like, how the fuck they find us? You know, how they break into this system? You know what I'm saying? Hey, by the way of what? Spiritual powers, man. Nigga got a motherfucking door. Bro, they had I watched one underground on YouTube, right, video. The door 15 inches long. Bro, 50 inches long, I mean wide. 15 inches wide, but the motherfucker like 25 feet long. And bro, the motherfucker so big, bro. So motherfucker big and tall, and this one of them doors that had to close and run a little thing around the lock.
Like a safe.
Yeah, like a safe. They had a door made like a safe. So tell me how we gonna get in there. Yeah. We can't get in there with these bodies. This strict. No, we're gonna have what? Spiritual powers, man. See, that's how we're gonna be able to get their ass about the head, you know what I'm saying, out the holes of the rock. You know, and the underground bucket. Well, look, you dive into the sea, you need what? You need oxygen.
Yep.
Nigga with spiritual powers, nigga, we ain't gonna need oxygen. You know what I'm saying?
And you gonna be like a character in the Matrix where they can jump in from one person.
Yeah, to another. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's called spiritual powers. And you're gonna have men, you know, receive them powers. So the so-called white man, he knows that World War III is gonna happen. Right. So he trying to preserve his life. But it's gonna be a remnant of Edom, right? Preserve, right? For what? Slavery, nigga. Go ahead with that, John.
So this is Revelations, chapter 6, starting at 15. And the kings of the earth and the great men.
Right, the kings of the earth, speaking of who? The elites, the banker family. You got the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, the Gateys. All right, just name a couple. Give you an insight of them. They're the kings of the earth, man. The rich men. You know, you got the not the low class Edomite, but you know, the lower level of them. You know, you might have a couple, you know. Go ahead, Doc.
Good. This is back in Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men,
right?
And the rich men, and the chief captains.
They got like Bill Gates. You know what I'm talking about? He'll be in that too. And he's considered a rich man. You know? He loves us. That's what I'm saying. You know, them.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them have been, established. That's right. All of them gonna be in the underground bunkers. Trying to preserve their life. But they just don't know.
But it showed too that nigga is a selfish ass nigga. Because he don't even care about you.
Yeah, he don't even care about the average Edomite walking around.
So the average Edomite, it reminds me of that movie, I think it was 2012. It was just if you had status, you was able to get on that motherfucking boat.
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah. But it's like if you didn't have that status, you wasn't able to get on that motherfucker. So it's like he don't even care about his own people.
Yeah.
So what it say in the scriptures of Sirach? Well, I think it's Sirach. But he was to himself. Good. You know what? You know what I'm saying? So he don't give a fuck about his own people. So why would he? So light bulb.
Right.
Niggas, why would he be caring about y'all?
Right.
You so-called blacks and American Latinos.
Right. Yeah, you can't do you niggas can't do nothing to appease Esau. Yeah, he killed. Hey, like it made me think of Money Talks, man. Hey, he killed you niggas for fun. You remember Chris Tucker said it? Yeah, I kill for fun. That's Esau, goddamn. I do this shit for fun.
That's right, bro.
No, that's Esau, man.
That's it.
So this is back in Revelation 6:15. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bond man.
You see that the bond men? Because you think they gonna be down there still making place on their own? Hell no. They gonna have service down there, man. Doing shit for them.
Yeah, they may have Kanye West or Jay-Z.
Yeah,
handle the more dirty.
They under that bootleg.
Get me straight, nigga.
They doing
rap while you doing it,
right.
motherfucker.
You can sing your way over here.
Yeah, sing your way over here, nigga.
Because they in that bootleg.
Well, I throw your ass out of this.
They sold out. You know what I'm saying? They sold out to Baphomet.
Right.
So it ain't too far back.
You're right. That's real shit, bro.
And so this is back in Revelation 6, chapter 6, verse 15, finishing off. And every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens.
He said hid themselves in the den. Go to that word den, bro. Get that word den in the blue level. Oh my God. Get that den in the blue level, bro. Real quick. Revelation 6. Right. Get that word den, man.
Because if I may, before you get it, what I'm saying, like you got the dens, like when you look up like a Lion King, how they was in the dens of the rock. That's how Esau lived in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, what talking about the high heat was?
Yeah. Those are the dens.
Like low life ass.
Yeah.
Talking about the hyenas and shit.
Yeah, but you know the Mufasa and all them, they live in the dens, in the clefts of the rocks, the mountains.
Remember they got the fight and shit. They came out the
dens. They came out the dens.
Yeah, that's right. You got it?
Yeah,
stick those two out.
The den, it says the Greek, Spalion, and it goes to a cave.
Oh?
Yeah. Cave.
Cave. You see that?
Cave dwellers.
Caucasians.
So they going back. They going back to their safe place.
Yep.
Where they originally what from?
Right.
King David kicked their ass too.
Eating
To the top of the mountains.
All that shit, man.
That's right.
That's what Esau do, man.
Bumping this shit. You going back to a caveman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then look, they got the commercial. It's so easy a caveman can do it. Bitch, the Lord did it.
Right.
Now get a Lord credit. But he not called a captain of materials.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He not gonna get a Lord his credit. Go ahead, bro.
So this is back in Revelation 6 and 16.
Yeah, he profane.
Outside
He ain't giving the Lord no credit. That boy said, I did this.
Yeah.
That boy said, I got it out the mud.
They tell you, I believe it's in Psalms 50.
Yeah,
51, the fool that said in his heart, there is no power.
There's no problem.
So you're right, bro, with what you say, Psalm 15. Yeah, because this man really don't believe in a truth and a higher power. He believes he is God, man.
Yep.
scripture say that too. Second Corinthians.
Let's sit on the throne as the Most High, claim to be the Most High.
Yeah.
Yeah, ugly ass nigga. Go ahead,
So this is Revelation 6:16. It said to the mountains.
It said, hold on. It said, he said to the mountains. That nigga talking to the rocks. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, this gotta be fulfilled. It's written. So this is the mindset that Esau gonna be in. You know what I'm talking about? This is the mindset he gonna be in. Like he telling the goddamn rocks, shit, fall on us. They gonna be trying to hit rocks and make balls and shit go off. You know what I'm saying? No, sir. Go ahead, Doc.
It says to the mountains and rocks, fall on us.
Fall on us. See, now they want to commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go into slavery. They don't want to go into captivity. They don't want to do what they have done unto us. If they came to get us on the Atlantic slave trade.
Look at them devil's faces on there. Huh? Look
No?
how proud they look.
Yeah, smiling like a hoe.
Look at their faces, bro.
You know?
Look at this shit, man. You got Jake, no arms. You know, and you know they castrated him.
I ain't cut his rod
off.
out.
Cut his rod out, cut his tongue out his mouth, just brutalized Jake.
You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, while the nigga's still breathing, you throw his ass on a motherfucking barn burner.
Right, and cook
finish
his
him
ass.
off. Try him up.
Nigga have shown no mercy. But then, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, that's why I say, surely oppression makes the wise man mad, but the gift destroys the heart. So people are comfortable because Esau have given them certain benefits in the society to keep them, you know what I'm saying, active and, you know, stay, you know, they able to produce and survive. But guess what? Surely oppression makes the wise man mad. Because when you start to understand how the devil conquered our people, all right, with them peace treaties, and broke every last one of them, you know, you start to see how through his policies, you know, through his laws that he set to keep us from getting certain things, keep us from succeeding in this society. Like, this is fucking devil. This bitch gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that he do is against us to keep us down. You know, insurance ain't shit. You pay $250 a month for insurance, and you still got $1,000 deductible. Like, bitch, I ain't got $1,000. You know, you better get roadside assistance. Like, everything is for you to what? To be downgraded.
Be subject to him.
Subject to payment.
Hey, I got a precept.
You know? That's how you know this the devil rule. This shit make you mad when you start to understand these things. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it was designed to keep us down.
Yeah.
Psalms 83. To what? To keep us from being a nation, man. So he set entertainment up. You know? He gave certain leaders, and he paid certain leaders off to deceive us.
Hey, I watch scripture say the leaders are our people.
Call them to earth.
You got leaders set up just to guide you niggas the
wrong way.
You know? You goddamn Pastor Robert Dowles or whatever his nigga name is. And you niggas with IUIC and all these fake ass Israelite groups, man.
Yeah, nigga paid off like a hoe.
Paid off, man. Y'all set up, and it's clear as day to see it, man. You got it, bro. Slot.
Finishing off Revelation 6:16, I read the 17. It says, "It said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us."
It said to the rocks and the mountain, man, fall on us. You know? He don't wanna go through what he put us through. As you go into the get that account, the Lazarus and the rich man, man. Get that account. Go ahead, brother.
And it said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
You see that? But now he got it. He woke up now. That's what said hide us from the faces of him that sit on the throne. Then he gonna know the judgment. Then he gonna know that Yahweh have done it. All right? You gonna know the power you have by Shema Shai. That's why he said, as Pharaoh, as I raised thee up, if I can show my power, he gonna know that the Lord did this. He gonna know the Lord set him up, and he gonna know the Lord brought his ass back down, man.
Right.
All right, Isaiah 41. Come and sit in the dust old virgin daughter of Babylon. No throne for you.
The pride of his heart has deceived him, so he believes that he can catch a fast one on the Most High.
Yeah, he think he can get away.
But ultimately, when you get in, once that comes to pass, once he sees that there was truly no way. See, pride is crazy.
Yeah.
Because you believe in your heart that it's gonna go a certain way according to your will.
Right.
But you really deep down, you know that shit not happening like that.
This shit not gonna work.
This shit ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen to where I'm just ruling forever. No, what's gonna happen, I'm speaking in the sense of Esau, Edom, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna rule for a little bit and then be put down all the way and now I'm subject to slavery. That's what's gonna happen. And that pride is gonna just fizzle away. Pride is only for a season. That shit only works for a season,
Right,
right?
look, they tell you in school, you know, that treat people the way you want to be treated.
Well, where the fuck was that when slavery was happening? Everybody wants to bet once again, you want to bet the eye when we talk about slavery, but you fucking did it.
Hey, treat people the way you want to be treated. Oh, okay. It wasn't me, it was my forefather. Precept,
Isaiah 14.
you know, precept. That's to bag that up. It wasn't me, it was my forefather. My forefather did that. We got something for you then.
Isaiah 14, 21.
Right.
It reads, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
Because guess what? When you look at this time in slavery, that wasn't us. That was our forefathers. But we ripping the benefits of this, right? Our forefathers made a covenant with the Lord, which was us. Right, to understand this sense, right? Our forefathers made a covenant with the Lord. They broke it. So what? They had to go into captivity. We didn't do that. But is we not paying for that? Is we not yet today in our captivity? Paying for what our forefathers have done?
Right.
So guess what? It's gonna happen to you. Your ass gotta go in slavery too. You gotta get your back beat too.
Right.
Your name ain't gonna be James anymore. Alright? Your name ain't gonna name. Hey look,
Esau.
your name ain't gonna be Eric no more.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat that shit out of you.
Esau number 3, man.
All right? And that's true retribution, man. True reparation.
Y'all gonna get them fucking numbers, man.
But here it is, they gonna still holler, hate. That ain't hate, nigga, that's facts.
Yeah.
Nigga, go ahead, bro.
Like,
Finish it off.
If I can just say real quick, like the brother just say, Esau ain't gonna even have a name in the kingdom, man.
Nah, nigga, he going to a number.
Yeah,
Hey, how they doing?
Yeah,
He gonna be called by a number. That's number 1. That's number 2. That's a 1,003.
Esau number 100,000. 463.
455.
Front and center,
Yeah, get your ass over here now.
All right, single foul.
Right.
Who the fuck told you?
Right.
The goddamn eat that last piece of I say that for the rest of the goddamn. I say that for the babies, motherfucker. So man, finish it off.
Like I say, the past is required, man. That's why I love watching, you know what I'm saying, old slave movies. Because it keeps me in the spirit. Because the Lord said, never trust our enemies, man.
Yeah.
You know, we have been bamboozled. We have been tricked. We have been lied to.
Yeah.
So we have been geared towards to show our enemy slack and, you know what I'm saying, courtesy. You know, no. Never forget what they have done to us because what? They never forgot what we have done to them. That's why they doing what we. That's why they doing to us the way they doing to us because they had not forgotten. All right, they perpetual hatred.
They remember the initial finesse of the birthright. Man.
Yeah, they remember King David kicking them in the ass.
But which
you know,
you gave away your birthright. You know, rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
You sold your birthright. You know, for a morsel of meat.
Right.
So nigga, that's your fault. But they remember that action, and so the brother was going into it earlier. You know, they don't know why they hate the so-called black Native American Latino off the rip. But they're born into that, man. It's a perpetual hatred from the beginning. We brought it out in Genesis, the 25th chapter.
Hey,
you know? This is
Shalom to the Aki. You want to come
no, you
or
got it.
yeah, about your mouth, bro?
Isaiah 14:21 again. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Right, prepare slaughter for his children, man. All right, who is his children? All right, you Edomites, man.
The
Don't call white
descendants.
people today.
The
And it's going to be
descendants.
other nations too.
Yeah.
All right, we preparing slaughter for y'all, man. All right, mean what? We getting ready to kick y'all ass, man.
Right.
Can I get the NLT?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get the NLT. Isaiah 14:21. This is in the NLT. Kill this man's children.
Damn.
Let them die because of their father's sins.
You see that? Oh, that hit hard.
They hit hard.
That hit hard.
Hit hard.
Yeah, that hit hard. Do it again. I want to say,
Kill this Isaiah 14:21 in the NLT. Kill this man's children.
He said, kill this man's children, man. These fucking Edomites. That's why the scripture say, "Half shall you be." The dads got little ones against the stone, man. All right, because that's what they have done to us. When you look at all these,
Alligator bait.
right, African dodgeball, you know, it's just too much. The so-called white man have done it to us, and he just want us to forget and forgive.
Right. And then when the Edomites come up, they all talking about love, man.
Yeah.
After all the shit you did, shit you done did, now you want to talk about love, man. All these years of rape, rob, murder, slavery, oppression, you know, bloodshed upon all our people. Now when they come up, they got Jake now in the mindset of just love everything.
Right.
Christianity.
Yeah, just love.
Just love. What about love, brother? Man, fuck you, man. You gotta pay for this. Where's the love when this was going on, bro? Right. Where's the love at when y'all did what you did to Emmett Till? Did what you did to
Rodney
you
King.
say something?
No, you know,
You got countless Jakes who have been just brutalized by Esau Edom. Looking at book Without Sanctuary, man.
And then,
and
then when you go into the prison system, they even terrible. They even way terrible, bro.
Right.
Than how they is, you know what I'm saying, on the street aspect of it. When you go to prison, oh man, even worse.
Right. They pull your ass off in an empty cell.
They show their racism in prison, man. They let it be known they racist, man.
Yep.
Don't give a fuck about you, man. Yep. You know, in prison, all right, it's another form of what? Modern day slavery, man.
Yep.
It's free labor.
Yeah.
They take Jake off in the empty cell, man.
They got private prisons, bro.
Right.
Private prisons.
And
Come on, man.
And then to back up, because they act like that Emmett Till thing was 200-300 years ago. Nigga, that was what, the 60s, the 70s?
Right, it wasn't that long.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
You know?
It wasn't that long ago, man.
Some people still have parents that are still alive when that thing took place, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, fuck these Edomites, man.
Yeah, you gotta pay, man.
And you got niggas like Ja Morant, okay, to where they think that they winning because you got all the nations walking around with your fucking jersey on, man.
Right. I mean, shit.
That's not no retribution.
You ain't gonna see the Rothschild with his jersey on.
Right. They already know they're the devil, man.
I got rid of it. I'm talking about. You want? Yeah, you can have. I just want to.
You gotta stay focused, brother. Get back on the that motherfucker's gonna be. Hey, she gonna be somebody concubine. One day, we gonna trade that bitch off for some wine. For some wine.
That's Joel. That's Joel 2 and 8.
We're gonna do the same shit as they did to us.
That's it.
And they, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be justified, man. Because they gotta come back around.
That's what I'm 37.
That's it,
That's
bro.
the thing. It's like you said, it's going to be justified with the actions that the so-called white man took against the so-called black and American Latinos. You know, it was justified to the extent of, yes, we went off against the Most High and disobeyed His laws.
Right.
But as the scriptures say, they forwarded the affliction.
Yep.
So that's not just what you did after that was no longer justified. The ways that you went about it, because slavery is not a wrong thing, man.
That's right.
That's an ancient. It's a trade.
Exactly.
Really.
That's it.
There's nothing wrong with having slaves. When you look at every power, that was set up upon the earth, they all had slaves.
Yep.
So that's not a wrong thing. So here it is, and especially the irony is you niggas, you had us a slave. When we tell you that you're gonna be slaves, that's wrong. What?
Hey, we slaves right now. We slaves right now.
What's that? We yet they're not
To this day, like Deontay Wilder said.
Mad as hell to take
Man,
the
as hell. JK, how you figure you not a slave, man, when you got a number that tell you
I got a login number for my job.
I got a number that identifies me.
835.
The Social Security number,
The first three of that Social Security number tells you the location of the state that you were born in.
Yep.
Damn.
So how the hell you ain't a slave, man?
Picture in there.
That's a stamp on your head, man.
Yeah.
And you can't move without it. When they check your ass, man, you get pulled over. Or anybody trying to find out who you are, what do they do? Go back to that.
Yeah. Oh, he belonged to Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
You escaped from Mr. Johnson.
A long way from Mr. Johnson house, boy.
Right.
Where you headed, nigga?
Hey, if I may add, hey, you see modern day police act like that too when they pull you over, they see your license plate. I'm like, damn, you don't belong over here. You belong to Arkansas, Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? Just in modern day terms.
What are you doing over here in Mississippi?
Hey,
Your folks that way, nigga. Nigga. And they make sure they add that in there. Yeah. It's towns in Arkansas like that right now.
Sunset.
You fuck around and go over there and try to get some gas after sundown, man. You might, you better call. You better be on the phone with your mama or somebody, man, and tell her, hey, mama, I'm over here, such and such.
I'll pull up on
Hey,
I get it.
You know, if anything happened,
You know what?
you know where I'm at.
You know who did it?
You know who did it.
Yep.
Hey, that's a damn shame we gotta do that, but hey, as you say,
Hey, he gonna have to go through the same thing, though. You think we gonna be on Esau ass, bro?
Right.
Shit.
Wait a minute, ain't this one of Nevada Edomites?
And we got
What in the hell are
Right.
you doing?
What are you doing over here?
Hey, you call the brother, hey, just kill him, Mop. Hold on, torture him, and then let me come see you when you go finish him off. I want that motherfucker dead. Come, brother. I'm busy handling business right now, but make sure you fuck him up.
Say no.
The water.
Say no more.
But it's part of the curses. We go to the curses talking about not life shall hang in doubt.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, you go to Deuteronomy 30 chapter 30 and 7. All those curses going to turn on our enemies, man, on Esau.
Yeah,
primarily Esau. So all those things that we had to go through, I say your life is going to hang in doubt. You're not going to know if you're going to make it through the night in our kingdom. Real talk.
Yeah.
You're not going to know, man.
Was that Lamentation 5 and 4? Or 4 and 5 and say, our necks are under persecution. We labor, but what? We have no rest.
No rest. I got you.
You know? So they're going to what? They're going to come upon the other nations. Esau chiefly. But guess what? All the other nations got to take part in that too. Because they had their hand us going to captivity, man. You know? So what goes around, what? Comes around. And here's the patience in the faith of the who? Of the saints. We know the saints are who? The Israelites, man.
Right.
All right? All right, Granny, got that Jeremiah 49:12 out? All right. Yeah, get that Jeremiah 49:12. Go ahead.
All right, this is shit.
No, we always just broke that down. You good. All right, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 12. It reads, for thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup.
Right now they're going to say, well, you saying that. No, it said, thus said the Lord. That means, thus said Yahweh. Thus said God. Thus said the Most High. Thus said the Almighty. This who said that? We just read it. All right? So thus said Yahweh. Go ahead.
It said, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have a surely drunk.
Yeah, we went into slavery. Right?
You were set up to be the righteous ones.
That's right, bro.
Oh.
Vikings. But what happened? When you go into Romans 8 and 20, the creature was made subject to vanity. All right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go
Art
unpunished?
thou he that altogether go unpunished? What? Go ahead.
Thou shalt not go unpunished.
Right, but that's their mindset. That the Lord ain't gonna do nothing to them.
Right.
Who see it does? You know? But guess what? Nigga, you been a drinker that cup, nigga. All right, that cup is what? Slavery.
They first
Go
said,
ahead.
thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Right.
So your ass gonna surely go into slavery, man. This is coming. Buck can get whole Lamentations 4 and 21 and 22. Because you already had? Oh yeah. Because what? You not gonna get away with nothing. The Lord got his judgment. It tell you in Ecclesiastes, though judgment isn't executed speedily, you know, it's in the hearts of the sons of men to continue to do evil. So they feel like since they hadn't received that judgment yet, you know, we doing whatever we want to these niggas, man. We can't be stopped. The Lord dealing with us. He don't care about them no more. Fuck these niggas. Kill them all.
Right.
Fuck them all.
But one, it's like this movie, it's like a black and white. But he had Eve. He was like, he pulled the tits out and shit. And he was talking about how God basically set them up, you know,
Right.
to be over Jake type shit. I can't remember the name of it.
Well, he did.
It was in the clip.
But it tells you, what is that, Psalm 75, he set it one up and put it down another. So, yeah, you set up right now. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The Lord got you in your position right now. He did set you devils up.
He proceeds to be righteous though.
Right.
It's not.
But it's not. You got put in that position to teach us a lesson.
Yeah.
Because we upset the Lord.
Yep.
All right? So this is judgment, what we going through. But your judgment, the Lord hates you, man. Going back to Romans. You gotta pay mightily for what you've done. You gotta
Still in the Jeremiah.
49
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
We got a little
13.
Yeah. Then I got something back up.
Okay. This
Matter of fact, grab Isaiah 51 and 21.
Right over.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 49 and 13. It says, for I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation and a reproach, a plague, a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Yeah, so Basra, going back to referring to Esau Edom, man. Okay, they're going to be a perpetual waste. Tells you that in Malachi, I believe it's 1 and 4. You know, hey, this man, his kingdom, he's gonna build, but the Lord is gonna throw down. Yep. All this shit we see before us, man. All these, you know, Esau building up, doing this, doing that, man. Hey, this gonna be light work, man, for the missiles when they come through.
Yep.
You know, that first missile hit, man. Hey, this shit is over with.
Milton.
From Memphis to the south end of Dallas, Texas, somewhere, man. That shit gonna be done.
Yep.
You know, you got it, brother.
I had to preach it. This is Numbers chapter 24, just backing it up. You know what I'm saying? How the Lord will come destroy Esau. This is Numbers 24 and 19. It says, out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. And then him that's coming out of Jacob, and Yahweh Shah, who the heavenly Father, gonna send to cause, you know what I'm saying, to wreak havoc and take the kingdom. To divide kingdom. Verse 20, it says, and when he looked on Amalek, and he took his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. And that's what's about to come, man, to Amalek. You Edomites, so-called white people, man. Hey, the Lord is about to destroy y'all, man. For what y'all did to our people, the Negroes, Latinos, the Native Americans, all that's about to come, man. Y'all about to be wreak havoc for it. Okay, come. Yeah, the Lord is about to wreak havoc, man. See, Lord is about to send his son, man, to come down and take judgment on you for what y'all did to his people.
Yeah. What did brother have you hold, bro?
I think it was Isaiah 51.
Hey, just get that Lamentations
All right.
21.
All right.
Because, hey, this our judgment, what the Lord brought upon us. We've been in the midst of this for forever. It feels like, you know. But hey, now that time is coming to an end. All right, now that judgment is about to fall upon Esau, Edom, man, our enemy. Okay, so you got it, bro.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
See, the punishment of that, what did it say?
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
Iniquity is accomplished, man. So, Lord, hey, well, we finished our punishment, man. We're at the end of it. Okay. Now, now it's time for Esau, Edom. Now it's time for you to go into slavery, man. Now it's time for you to receive your judgment, receive your punishment. You know. You got it.
O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
See?
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
You will discover thy sins, man. Read that in the NLT. Because, hey, Esau, Edom, man, he hasn't fully been punished for what he's done, man. All right? You see little judgments coming upon him here and there. Ultimately, man, they haven't really, as a nation, received that judgment.
I'll give it to him.
You got it in the NLT, brother?
But Lamentations 4 and 21, read out 22 in the NLT. Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of the Lord's anger.
Oh, you got to drink of the cup of the Lord's anger, man. Jacob is drinking of that cup right now. Why you think you got so many so-called black people, man, that are at a lower state right now, man? You think that's just because you're better than us? You know, you think that you just so high and mighty, you just this great people. The Lord loves you so much. Get the hell out of here, man. No. And in your spirit, you really know you wicked, man. And know they ain't right, man. You know, you got it.
And you will be stripped naked in your drunkenness.
You're gonna be made bare. You're gonna be stripped naked, brought down to a lowly estate, man. Okay. This is what's coming to Esau, Edom. The Lord is gonna bring. Matter of fact, get that in that Isaiah 47. They say they'll be brought down to the dust, I believe. But you got it, bro. Keep going.
Lamentations 4 and 22. Oh, beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end.
See?
You will soon return from exile. Woo!
Keep going.
But Edom, your punishment is just beginning.
Edom, your punishment is just beginning.
Right.
This is only the beginning. You know, hey, what you think is bad now is just beginning. You got Edomites now, man, ready to jump off the nearest high tower, man, because of what's going on in the earth. They see America going down the drain, man. You know, and they know there's nothing they can do about it, man. But it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Transition of kingdom.
Yes. Oh, get that in brother Holette, Sirach. 10. You got it, brother?
Yeah, I was just gonna say before we came up, the brother was reading out of 2 Ezra the 6th chapter. Yeah, we know what's said up in there. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning of their father, man.
That's right.
It's the beginning. It's the beginning, man. It's you at the beginning of y'all being taken down, man. Prophecy popping off like popcorn. We at the end, man. I had the Isaiah 51 where they talking about their covenant limitations.
All right. Let me finish that real quick, and then we'll go to the covenant.
God. It says, soon your many sins will be exposed.
Woo! Soon your many sins will be exposed, and they being exposed now, man. Esau is being exposed all over the place, man. Hey, the Lord is exposing you. When they come up with these fake and false flag, attacks, these things they do to try to pull the wool over Jake's eyes, man, they being exposed, man. Nobody's falling for the banana in the tailpipe with Esau Edom, man.
A lot of people on this earth, they know that the white man's full of shit.
Right.
You even got people that came to America because they wanted to make a living. They going back to their homeland because it was nothing but lies and deceit.
Right.
America's a piece of shit, man.
They got bamboozled.
Yeah.
By the so-called white man and his lies. They fell for the tricks.
For the okie doke.
Yeah, the okie doke. You got it. Yeah.
So this is Isaiah 51. I read 17 and jump down. This is Isaiah 51 and 17. It says, awake, stand, O Jerusalem, which has drunken of the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury, and thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wronged them out. But we supposed to drink of it. So this is back in Isaiah, jumping down to Isaiah 51 and 22. Thus saith the Lord, thy Lord, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, thy power that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling, and even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again.
Thou shalt no more drink it again. Because after this is it, man. This is the last time Jake got to deal with the hell of being on the box, man. This is the last time we got to see niggas riding around on three-wheelers, man. Playing Before I Let You Go, loud as fuck, man. All right? This is the last time we got to be at the bottom of society, man. We're going to be on top how the Lord intended it.
That's right. Verse 23, it says, but I will put it into the hands of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground and as the street to them that went over.
And they have laid Jake flat as the ground, man. They have made Jacob basically a no people. I can tell you in Hosea, man. Really, it was the Lord, but Esau, he loves every minute of this, man. Of being on top, man. Seeing niggas struggling. He loved to see Jake, in that estate where you just a nigga, man. You like Lil Wayne. You got dreadlocks, golds in your mouth, pants hanging off your ass. He loved that shit. Face tattoo. He loved that type shit, man. Yeah. Oh, it worked. Got that nigga.
And that's the thing. Jake don't feel foolish with those things. You look foolish. Yeah. You look silly. You look stupid. And they make fun of you.
Hey,
the white man makes fun of you.
Yep, because everything about that is contrary to what the Lord says about it. Right. Jack ain't supposed to have no fucking long ass hair like that, man. Tattoos all over his body, being a nigga, smoking weed. All right, eat pork.
Facial piercing, the earring.
Yeah, all that lip shit on their lip ring.
Y'all got it.
It's that gothic, all this black fingernail gothic stuff. Yeah.
Right, just wickedness, man. But in this kingdom, man, wickedness is okay, man. Because what the so-called white man said it's all right. This is okay. Being a nigga is just fine here, man. Okay, going against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, do as thou wilt.
Jake will say things like, "Oh, that's white people shit." Well, what you're doing, nigga, is white people shit.
Right.
You Edomite shit. Right, you being a nigga in a coon, that's white people shit.
Yeah.
Because that's who they are. They're niggas.
Right.
They're coons. Okay, they're the real thugs and gangsters. But you want to glorify that and be that so damn bad. Yeah. But you're a princess of the power. You're Alahaya.
Hey, you're in the right chapter, bro. Start reading that from the top, bro.
It says Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. That ain't the so-called white man. He ain't guiding you in success. He doesn't teach you the ways of Yahweh by Shinel Shai. The law is slack here. They have to do the first chapter. They talking about this is a God-fearing country. It ain't nothing godly here.
Yeah.
This teaches you, this place, America, they teach you how to be ungodly. You know, even the other nations, they're irrelevant, but they still have some type of morals. You know?
Yeah.
Everybody walking around in the cold, damn near naked, tattoos. Everybody's a damn faggot. You know what I'm gonna say? It. You a faggot. That ain't godly, man. That shit gets you fucking destroyed.
Right.
Sickness, that's how you get fucking sick. You know? This place has to burn and has to go. It's not done orderly in the ways of Yahweh by Shinel Shai. But let me continue on. Verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
See? As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. So everybody what? Falling in line or who the ruler is, man. Who's the one in power? Who is the earth giving it to? Right? The wicked. So that's the way of the world, man. There's wickedness. It's common. You look on TV, man, your kids looking at Toy Story, and you got two of the toys kissing each other, man.
Oh,
They're
man.
supposed to be men. You know? Two of the characters is homosexual, man. And this is a fucking cartoon for children.
And they glorify it. It'll be like and I've noticed that with movies, it'll be a drastic situation. Like I'll say an alien invasion, and that whole movie and that whole plot is going on. It's crazy. But they want to just glorify and give this whole faggot a whole scene and what he going through. Oh yeah, and then we have a gay Disney character.
Oh, they did that on that movie. Well, it wasn't a movie. It was a show, Empire.
Oh yeah,
that shit, man. They glorified the punk to be like this, sympathetic figure. Yeah. So you would have mercy on him, but every other character on that, man, just had to get it from the mud. It's wickedness, man. This place is wicked, man. Point blank period. Keep going, bro.
It said, what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
See? Such as all they that dwell therein. So all these, look at those little Edomite kids, man. Every one of them wicked as hell because what? Not just because of the bloodline of their parents, but they've been taught this. They've been bred to be wicked. Just like little Jake kids, man. That's all they know. Hey, matter of fact, what we just mentioned, man, in Psalms, as soon as they be born, speaking lies, man.
Estranged from the
Come
womb.
out of the gate. Wicked. You can't make a Edomite right, man. You can't. Scripture tell you, who can make something that's crooked straight. The Lord made them that way. Who the fuck is you? You gonna turn something the Lord made crooked. You gonna I'm gonna straighten this up. I don't like this. You gonna kill yourself trying, man.
That's what Esau's trying to do. He's trying to turn the ways of Yahweh by Shinel Shai upside down.
Right. You can't do it.
Fucking up the laws, trying to fuck up the laws of nature. But it says, such are that dwell therein. Verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people. Esau Edom. But though the prudent of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
In due time, meaning you gotta have patience, you gotta wait. But in due time, the Lord is gonna set one over it that is profitable, man. Start with our Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah, man. On down to the rest of the elect. They're the ones that's profitable for a righteous kingdom. Okay? Because when we come into rulership at this point, man, Jake, even right now, Jake would be a better ruler right now than these Edomites, man. On a low level, we would bring forth things that would bring life into this place, even though it still got to be destroyed. But it will be a better situation. Esau, man, all he knows is death. Every day he's looking for a way, like it tells you in Proverbs, he doesn't sleep unless he done some wickedness.
Yeah.
Found some mischief.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing. He can't rest unless he caused someone to fall or trip. It's not in his DNA. It's not how he was made. He was created to be this way. And that's what Jay can't understand. Predestinated. This man was predestinated to be the wicked.
He's called the wicked.
Yep.
That's how he prospers.
Was that verse 8?
No, that was I'm going to 5. Read down to 8.
Yeah, you can just read it down.
Okay. So Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. In the hand of the Lord is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor.
Seeing that the Lord controls all things, man. So that's the reason the Lord brought Esau up to a level. Hey, that's the Lord's doing. You was gonna say something, bro?
Yeah, what he said in the scripture that Lord ruleth in the kingdom.
Yeah,
right. Set it up with one that is we just read it. Yep.
Because honestly, all the nations on the earth has ruled. They all rule. But their time is up. Now it's our turn. But when we tell these devils that it's our turn, no, that can't be it. That ain't right. That ain't it. Nah, man. We meant to be at the top. You niggas are naturally at the bottom. Esau, Edom, so-called white people, y'all meant to be on the bottom. That's where you belong. And that's what you're transitioning to. That's why your world's crumbling. That's why you're struggling now. That's why you're going through stuff. Because your world is falling apart.
God did it.
Yeah, God did do it. He's tearing your world apart.
The Lord is doing this. This is not us.
Right.
This is the Lord's doing. Hey, it's the truth. Hey, you don't want to hear it? It's the truth. This ain't of us. Cause you think we wanted to be in this position? Hell no. Keep reading, bro.
Verse 6. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by the injurious practices.
Yep. Keep going.
Pride is hateful before God and man.
You see? Pride. Brother just mentioned it earlier. Pride coming before destruction. Yep. Who is the proudest people on the planet, man?
So-called white people.
Who's the proudest people on the planet? Hey, that's without a shadow of a doubt. Esau, Edom, when it comes to pride, he's like Usain Bolt. He's leaps and bounds above everybody else. Ain't nobody even close when it comes to that, man. Mm-hmm. You ain't even in his area code when it comes to pride, man. These devils, man, their mind is way past, thinking that, oh, we're just ruling for a temporary period of time, and then, we're going to, man, get the hell out of here. Esau ain't going to hand you niggas nothing, man. But more work, which is the main reason the Lord is going to break them down and put all of that on him.
Brothers say it all the time. If Yahushua wasn't coming back, we'd all be through. We'd be wiped out.
Finished,
Israel would be wiped out. Because that's their goal. They want to wipe us out. So if the Lord wasn't coming back, we would all be wiped out.
Psalms 83.
Yeah, Psalms 83. The great tumult. Read again. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Pride is hateful before God and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealing, injury, and riches got by deceit.
Hey, how did he obtain America, man? How did he obtain Babylon the Great, man? What did he get it righteously? Did the Lord bless him with this, which he did? But how did this man obtain it? Ultimately, man, rape, robbery, murder, unrighteous decrees, lies, bloodshed. This is how he obtained this place, man. America, man, got blood coming out of the concrete, man. You got it.
Riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
See, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Because now it's the end of your kingdom. Brother can hold that. We mentioned it 2nd Ezra 6, man. It's ending. One kingdom is ending, and there's nothing wrong with it, man. It's beautiful that the Lord is doing it in that fashion and in that manner. Because we've been at the bottom so long, now it's our time, man. It's time for that righteous rulership to come into play. We're sick of being led by a 2-bit Paul knows, you know,
A child.
yeah, a kid,
man.
a base man,
You
you know,
violent in the earth, violent.
violent in the earth. Take a bath one time a week. Edomite, man. You low-level Edomites, man. That's going to be a requirement, too. Your ass is going to have to take baths and showers, man. You know? You're not going to be able to just lay up in filth, man. Ooga booga. You goddamn cavemen, man.
Look at these devil's front yards. You can tell, because I do deliveries. You can tell that somebody's house is nasty by looking at their front yard. You saw got a whole bunch of gunk and crap all in his front yard.
Right.
Old tires,
Trash everywhere.
empty paint bottles, paint in the grass,
Right.
stink, flies everywhere. It's like, God damn, these niggas are filthy.
Right. That's the mindset of Esau Edom, man. That's the mindset of an Edomite. Just, yeah, that's the mindset of an Edomite, man. Yeah, just nasty, just low.
It's just nasty.
Basement, man. Hey.
You don't bathe, the crib nasty. I've been in nasty ass Edomite houses, man. I used to work for a moving company. Them niggas was trifling.
All right. Keep going, bro.
You want the second Ezra 6 too?
Yeah. Was there more on that? That was it.
The whole chapter, but the point.
Yeah, the whole chapter is good, but point being, man, you devils are going into captivity, man. Soon, right? We're in that time, man. Right. This is the end of what we know as the so-called white man being the king and the ruler. This is over with.
The dream is gone.
Right. This place is through.
House on the hill, the wife and 2 dogs and 3 children. That's gone.
Yep. No,
it's gone.
Over.
And that's what
I had cuss with my customers. This shit over with. America over, man.
You can tell by look at what did it say? I saw it last week. It said 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. You niggas are struggling.
Yep.
A little over half of America is struggling. And then niggas are acting like everything's all peaches and cream.
Right.
Niggas cannot pay rent on time.
Right.
What did you not see what's going on?
Yeah.
You know, the wages is going down. Hell, the jobs are hiring, but they pay shitty. You know, you can get a job, but it ain't enough. You're spending more and more on groceries by getting lesser items. You spend $500, it's like 10 items in the cart. Are you serious?
Yeah.
This place is falling.
The Lord is breaking this place down, man. Yep. You got it, bro.
2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, that's it, man. This is the end of Esau Edom's kingdom, the end of his rulership. We're at the end of it, man. The butt of the ass end of the light bread.
The butt bread.
Yeah, the butt bread, man. Don't nobody even want that. You just throw that shit in the trash, man. Yep. I don't want this shit. Jake gotta eat the butt. He don't even want a sandwich no more. That's where we at with you.
Crucial.
You the end of it, man. You don't want the bread, man. We gonna start up. We gonna get a whole fresh loaf. Heavenly kingdom. Good bread from Yahweh Shai. They're good. They're good level. Yeah. You got it, brother.
This is
okay, good. You just went right to the point.
This is what you call in 2nd Ezra chapter 6.
You just read that.
I did. Salaki. Well, I got a precept in Nahum because we were talking about how Esau, came over here. How did he get America? By lies, robbery, and deceit. And the scripture say that. So this is Nahum chapter 3, starting at 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery." And that's what Esau has done, man. You so-called white people, man. Hey, you have robbed and lied these people that you see on this chart, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. You robbed us out of our history, our heritage. You know what I'm saying? A chance to be equal. But you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, the Lord has set it up like that. But you help forward the affliction, man. And it says, "Woe unto this bloody city." Woe means destruction. The destruction is about to come, man. It's about to be the end of this rulership, man. It's about to be the end of of what you see today as America, man. It's gonna be no more.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because the brother was reading in 2nd Ezra the 6th chapter. It says, hey, the end of is Jacob is the beginning of the world, and Esau is the end, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
See, so if we at the end of this thing.
Yeah. That's right, bro.
You can tell. If you pay attention and look what's going on in the earth, you can tell.
Y'all got it.
We can smell it. We can taste it. We say, hopefully it's this year. Hopefully it's, in the next year or two. Because it's so close. America's being held by a damn thread, man. And once that thread, they can't hold no more. They go dink. Everything's just gonna completely fall apart like a domino thing.
Yeah.
You want to look at Psalm 83?
Yeah, you can get there. Go ahead, start from the top.
Psalms 83:1, a song or psalm of Asaph. Kept not thou silence, O Lord. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. Verse 2, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Right. Esau hates the Lord, man. Hey, it's, like we mentioned earlier, it tells you, hey, the fool in his heart that said there is no power, man. Because he ultimately know in his spirit that, hey, the Lord ain't dealing with him. So he bucks up. But his whole mission is to what? Try to hold us back. If I go down, I'm taking all these niggas with me.
Grabbing the buckets.
As many as I can, but you can't touch the elect, man. You got it.
Psalms 83:3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yep.
Verse 4.
Crafty counsel, man. They tried to come up with all type of lies and theories against, our people, man. Jacob, calling us black, Africans, okay, Negroes, everything but Israelite, man.
Color. Yeah, color.
Color. We've been everything but the chosen people of the Most High. but let them tell it. Oh, they're the Jews. They're the true people. Wearing hats and the little spongy shit on the side of their head,
curly shit,
humping on walls and stuff. But these people, man, are the devil, man. You got it, bro.
Psalms 83:4, they have said, "Come and let us cut them off for being a nation."
Yep.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yeah, that the name. See, they want to cut Israel out from being a nation, period. They don't want you to know anything about being an Israelite, man. This is the biggest threat to this man's kingdom, man. It's Jake waking up, finding out who he is, and then coming back to his true power, Yahweh Shema Shai. Believing in his heritage and following the law, statutes and commandments, and coming back into our, into our heritage, man.
Right.
What the Lord really had for us. You got something to say, bro? Okay. Yeah, so this is the real threat right here, man. What we're doing, this is the real work. So brothers just got to continue staying in the spirit, continue to keep fighting, man, and enduring in this faith, man. And hey, we're going to overcome, man. The Lord is with us, man. Esau, Edom, we know what's coming to him. All right? You got judgment coming. All you devils, you're going to pay for what you've done. Matter of fact, let's close out on that Revelation 13:10. That's we can quote it, but let's just end it there, man.
Start at 9. Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yep, and that's what we patiently waiting on, man. That time when we can actually see our enemies go down and be able to have that power over them, man, like they've had over us for so many years, man.
Yeah.
That flip of power, you got it, bro.
Yeah, because you say the saints waiting on payback.
Yep.
The saints waiting for somebody else to get their head chopped off.
Yep.
He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So the saints waiting on some slaves and some heads to fly.
Yep.
So judgment. So, when these people and so-called Christians and pastors out here preaching love and prosperity, that ain't what the scripture says that the saints is waiting on. Talking about waiting on equality, waiting on reparations. the reparations we waiting on is put two motherfuckers that put our ancestors in slavery and killing us with the sword to get that same treatment.
Yep.
That's what we waiting.
That's right, brother.
Because $1,000 ain't enough. 500 million, whatever, it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't paid that. That's true reparation payment.
Man, you took the whole world from us.
Right. Everything.
You took Jerusalem from us. You know, came over here to America, took that from us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, ain't nobody want to talk about a couple million for reparations.
Right.
Bitch, you took the whole world from us.
What reparation means to repair.
Yeah.
So you took our forefathers from the West Coast of Africa. How did we get repaired? So guess what? Taking you.
Yeah.
That's how you repair.
Yeah, repair the rape, rob, murder.
So you can fix everything that you fucked up. That's why you gotta go into slavery.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Lord willing, this is edifying for the elect. Once again, we're going to turn to the east, give all praise, all the glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the elders, apostles, and GMS, and salutations and blessings to the occupants around the world preaching and teaching this truth. We got to talk about
Shalom. Brother Tom, Shalom. DTA. Bob.